how to navigate Tri-C's online registration process. Before you officially select your classes, you have to designate a payment option at the time of registration. If you don't pay for your classes or designate a payment option at the time of registration, the classes that you add to your schedule will be canceled due to an incomplete registration. First, to access the registration portal, you're going to log into My Tri-C Space with your student ID number and password. Once you have logged in, you will see the new My Tri-C Space dashboard where links and actions are separated out into different cards. Depending on how you've set up your dashboard, you may see different cards than what you're seeing on my screen, and they may be placed in a different order. So for the sake of this tutorial, we are going to be looking specifically at the registration dashboard. However, before we do that, I want to draw your attention to a few other important cards that you may want to save to your home screen. Campus Services has links to the bookstore and purchasing textbooks. Academic Records is where you'll view your unofficial transcript, request your official transcript, add someone to your FERPA, change your major, and verify your enrollment. DegreeWorks allows you to navigate your academic plan that you have set up with a counselor. My Financial Aid dashboard and the View Account and Pay cards are where you'll find all things related to payment. Blackboard Learn is where your learning management system is and where many of your classes will be housed. Email and Office 365 is where you'll access your student email. So to actually register for your classes, you're going to click on the registration dashboard. That will take you to this screen. Then you'll want to select Register. Here, you'll see an action item processing screen. You'll select View Action Items. This means you have action items that are preventing you from registration, so you need to address them before moving forward. Along the left-hand side, you'll see that I have several action items that need addressed before I can move forward. I am answering these action items on a desktop computer. You may be viewing this screen on your mobile device, so it may look a little different, but it's the same concept. So you'll go ahead and click on the text of the action item, and then on the right-hand side, it will give you all the details of each action item you need to address. In order to satisfy the action item, you will need to select the button at the bottom that says, I agree and understand all of the above statements, and then select Save. You will see one action item that is titled Spring 2022 Financial Acknowledgement. This is another reminder that I need to make payment arrangements prior to registration. Once you see your process bar go from yellow to green, you're able to proceed with the registration process. I'm going to select Return. When you select Return and all of your action items are complete, you'll be taken to a screen that allows you to select the term that you plan to register for. I'm going to select Spring 2022 and select Continue. Now you will see that there are 4 tabs across the top: Find Classes, Enter CRN, Plans, and Schedule and Options. If you have an academic plan that you've discussed and set up with an academic counselor, select Plans, and all of those courses will be listed here. You'll also have the option to register straight from this screen. If you know the 5-digit course reference numbers that you plan to take, you can enter the CRNs on the Enter CRNs tab. If you aren't sure what CRN you need to take, you will click Find Classes. For today's example, I'm going to use IT 1090. I'm first going to type the subject in the subject box, and I'm going to select IT. 1090 is the course number, and I want to show you a few more options under Advanced Search. Here you can specify the part of term, the instructor, the attribute, or campus. Under Attributes, you'll be able to select the different modalities of courses that Tri-C is offering. In the spring, Tri-C will be offering classes in 4 modalities, listed here. First, blended, which means your classes are a combination of online and on campus. Second is campus, which means your class has all meetings on a Tri-C campus. We also offer classes online with no set meeting times or online with set meeting times, which means your class will meet virtually via Zoom, WebEx, or some other virtual meeting platform. For me, I'm going to select online with no set meeting times. You can pick whichever modality suits you, or you can leave it blank if you're open to all modalities. Then I'm also going to select West Campus. And finally, I'll click Search. Here I can see that there are 4 IT 1090 classes with no set meeting times out of the Western campus. To learn a little bit more about each class, we can review each column. The CRN is the 5-digit course reference number that makes each class unique. This is what I referenced earlier. If you have these 5-digit CRNs, you can click Enter CRNs to enter the class there. Once instructors are assigned, they'll be listed in this column. If you are looking for a class that has meeting times on campus or not, you would see all the meeting times here, and the days of the week would be shaded as well. Part of term will tell you if you're selecting a full term, 14-week, 8-week, or flexibly scheduled class. Campus will once again tell you the modality. Status will tell you how many seats are still available in the class. Next, if you click on the title of the class, you can review additional details like co-requisite and prerequisite courses. I'm going to select Add. Now you'll see that Computer Applications 1090 is in the cart in the lower right-hand side of the screen with a status of pending. I want to show you the link where you can select your payment option so that you can designate your payment option before you finalize registration. That link can be found right here. I have some limitations. You may see some different options here. I don't have a history of a 529 payment. I don't have a history of a tuition voucher. I also don't currently have a FAFSA on file. If you have a FAFSA on file, then you would be able to select financial aid as an option here. Because I don't, I'm going to select Set up Payment Plan. Then I'll click Submit. It's going to take me to the payment plan screen, and I can go ahead and set that up at my convenience. I'm now back on the registration screen, and I'm going to click Submit, which will take my status from pending to registered. You will now see that the status of my class is registered. So I am all set. I need to set up my payment plan within an hour of registration. Otherwise, my registration will be incomplete. Back on the My Tri-C Space dashboard, you can reference the My Financial Aid dashboard and the View Account and Pay cards to make sure that your payment is in place. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Financial Aid by clicking Ask Financial Aid or by calling 216-987-6000, option number 2. To view your schedule, you'll click Registration Dashboard and you'll select the View Schedule button. Here you will see my IT 1090 class, which is an all-online course. And welcome to Tri-C.